What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hardway Project. This is a solo episode. My man John Mark is chilling. I want to talk about the Royal Rumble. It just finished up yesterday. Took some time. I got some thoughts, man. Some good, some bad, and a lot of what are we doing right here? And I want to start with the elephant in the room, the location. The location. First, I get why it was in Saudi. Spent plenty of time in the Middle East. I get why it was in Saudi. But the location was a mist. Let's talk about the venue first because the venue matters. The Royal Rumble felt dead in spots, and that's not because the fans don't care, because if you hear it, like, the fans that were there were super engaged, literally the whole time. But it was just not good for a premium live event of this magnitude. You could see empty seats everywhere on camera. It was really kind of embarrassing. That should never happen at the Royal Rumble. I know it's a money grab for the WWE, and I get that. Publicly traded company, I get that. They need to appease their investors. I get that. But I was at the 2023 Royal Rumble here in San Antonio inside the Alamodome. Let me tell you something. That place was beyond sold out. We had over 50,000 people. It was intense from start to finish. You felt it in your soul. You felt it in your chest. Atmosphere, like that elevates everything. I'm talking about the entrances, the surprises, the finishes, the spots. This year, the crowd was just muted, disconnected, and at times non-existent. And the cameras kept on panning to dang empty seats. So it was bad, man. Big events like this deserve better. And the location, just, it's a massive thing. But I get why it was there, but I don't think they should go back. Let's talk about the women. The women's was legit impressive. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. The women's Royal Rumble absolutely delivered. I want to give it like an 8.5 out of 10. The pacing was good. The talent showed out. And one name that jumped off the screen for me, even though I don't like her name, I think her name's kind of is corny, but Lash Legend. Listen, she's a superstar in the making. Man, just her size, her presence, her confidence. She didn't look like somebody that was just happy to be there. She looked like somebody who belonged there. I don't like her name. I wish you could change her name, but man, as a wrestler, she's just future main roster money if they don't screw it up. Now let's talk about the winner, Liv Morgan winning. I'm not mad at it, but I'm a little confused. I'm not sure where the story is gonna go. I don't see a clear direction in this story. Who she's gonna wrestle for the belt? Is this redemption? Is it an underdog? Is it transitional? Man, I like her as a wrestler. I just don't see how the story is going to unfold. I guess we'll figure it out later. That's why the WWE has tons of writers. But we'll see when it goes into WrestleMania. Let's move on to Gunther. Yeah, I'm gonna go there, man. So if you don't know me, I absolutely loathe Gunther. First off, he's just not impressive to me. And he's a heel, but not in a great heel way. I don't buy anything that he's selling. This whole legend killer push does zero for me. It's honestly embarrassing. His physique is skinny fat dude, no intimidation factor. His move set, he's got 3 moves, maybe 4, maybe chops, and more chops. It's just lazy. It's lazy and it's lazy. And his sleeper is just, it doesn't look at all legit. It's fake as hell. It's so unbelievable. And it's just lazy wrestling. Bret Hart, man, went in on him, man, because it's just lazy wrestling and it's bad theater. He's just sloppy, man, and I just don't get why he's pushed so hard as this like unstoppable monster. It's just lazy to me, man. And I don't think we're gonna appreciate AJ Styles till he's really gone. AJ, he was an absolute unit, man. Athletic, crisp, believable. He was believable. He was so versatile, man. He was elite. Elite. Like I said, we're gonna miss him when he's finally gone. Let's go to the Royal Rumble, man. Royal Rumble was interesting and weird. The men's, it was super interesting, man. Let's talk about the masked presence and the signs. Let's talk about the masked man that jumped out, curb stomped Braun. Obviously, everybody's pointing towards Seth Rollins, and maybe the storytelling is gonna, go that way. I hear a bunch of buzzing about Dean Ambrose being the masked guy. Um, I get it. I don't know. I may buy that. I may not. Whatever it is, one thing is clear. This Vision storyline is heading towards a breakup or a reset or like a kind of factions breaking off. And honestly, it probably needs it because it's kind of getting stale. Um, my big Rumble guy was Oba Femi. Man, he stole the show. Let's talk about Oba. Like this dude is an absolute beast. Like everything build uh, they're trying to build Gunther up. Man, this dude is it, man. He looks strong. He looks scary. He's future main event problem scary. If WWE doesn't see him as a future main card, which I think they do because they're pushing him right now, but they're going to be blind. His size, explosiveness. I mean, him and Brock were literally the same size, and he passed the eye test immediately. I'm just seriously looking forward to seeing him in the future. Let's move on to my man Jey Uso. I love him. I really do, man. I really like Jey Uso, but that entrance, man, it's just way too long and it's overdone. Um, so long that Brock Lesnar got eliminated while Jey was still making his way to the ring. It was crazy. I mean, just killed him momentum. You got one camera where Brock's getting thrown out the ring, and then Jay's still coming down dancing. It's just so cartoony, man. It's way too cartoony for my taste. I'd love to see him do a heel turn, strip it back, make him dangerous again instead of the dance first, fight second. I would like that, man. Let's go on to the winner of the Rumble, Roman. It doesn't click yet for me, right? I love Roman. It doesn't click yet because there's no storyline behind him because he's been out for a while. Um, I uh I can see some storylines developing. Maybe if some straps change hands. But the storyline doesn't make sense right now. It doesn't mean, it doesn't feel forced. It almost feels like a cultivation of like, why not Roman? But there has to be a storyline ahead. And I think there's going to be some title changes, some different alliances, and stuff like that, man, just to make this story, obviously there's a good story coming ahead. So I'm willing to let this play out cautiously. My final thoughts. Overall, I give the Royal Rumble overall 8 out of 10. Could have been 10 out of 10, but it was lacking in some. There were some great performances, some questionable decisions, a venue that absolutely held the show back. Hey, WWE, bring it back here to San Antonio. The Royal Rumble should feel electric. This one felt uneven. The crowd that was there was super engaged, but it wasn't enough crowd. And that's frustrating because the talent really showed out at this time. So to close, let me know what you think. What was the location's problem? Am I crazy about Gunther? Like, I don't get the whole Gunther push. I've never been a fan. He's just lazy to me, lazy wrestling. And what impressed you guys the most? Drop it in the comments and we'll keep breaking it down the hard way. Take care, y'all. We'll see you later.